You ready to roll?
Yeah, I'm just finishing
Reading a
up
book.
some light reading, and
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
called
Looks
I
like a
Can Do
children's
It.
book.
It's not actually. It's about relationship advice. So
think it's
give me just
going-
a second.
Are things going well? with
I
you and-
have a bad relationship with everybody. With you, with my mom, with Avital. It's all just. I think it's stemming from how everybody else is towards me, and less so
It's
about
stemming
how
from
I
I
am.
won't stop reading this book, and I won't have conversations.
Ooh, such success.
Yeah, you have a tough time reading, eh? Is that why
I
it's taking you so long
can't
to?
do it.
All right.
The sequel, fucker. We are back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is when the tournament starts getting real.
Things are getting heated. Things are heating up indeed.
64 videos is now down to 32. Who will make it to the Sweet 16?
That's the question.
Today, we're going to determine the first eight of the Sweet 16.
Right on.
And it's no easy task. If you've been following this journey along, we're here on YouTube. We did day 1 on YouTube, day 2 on Patreon. So we've eliminated 16 videos in day 1, 16 videos on day 2. So you can watch that on YouTube and on Patreon. And today we're going to go from the 16 that made it in the top half down to 8. And before we even do that, we got some tiebreakers to go through.
Yes, let's do that.
There were some videos, some matchups that Jake and I couldn't agree on. For example, dog v power lunge.
Yeah, and I mean, according to the audience, dog blew power lunch out of the water.
I think power lunge is one of those that we love, but the audience ends up not quite enjoying as much as we do.
Yeah, it's a very, very late video. It's literally one of the last videos.
Yeah.
So I think there's a nostalgia factor in there. But, yeah, it's hard because I feel like the last 8 videos, they almost exist on a different plane because we were making them
reality.
knowing they were the last ones. They're not part of the oeuvre.
We could do whatever we want. I lost my dick in one of those videos. Like, that's
right.
canon. I'm a eunuch.
Technically can.
My libido can't guide my eye.
Your penis is it's a toe.
Yeah, exactly. So Dog had nearly 300 votes, and Power Lunch had 111 votes. It was a gosh darn rout. It was a mandate. Landslide victory, most lopsided election ever.
It won all 7 swing votes.
Vest versus Bitcoin, closer, a little closer, but ultimately Vest with 211 votes beat Bitcoin, which had 153 votes.
And this one was a real toss-up. You almost need to do a recount. Muscle T versus New Voice.
I mean, it was 2 votes away from being a fucking tiebreak on a tiebreak. Muscle T had 170 votes. New Voice had 174.
Incredible.
We're
Really
so
incredible.
divided as a nation. If 2 people switched, it would be a 172 tie. I don't even know what double overtime is. I guess I'd have to just keep refreshing until
Flip a
one more
coin.
person voted. But New Voice edged out Muscle T. So Vest, the Insecure Jake video, moved on to the round of 32. Muscle T did not. And the last tie break was Fish Scroll with 237 votes, killing Breakfast, who that only got 135.
Yeah. Okay. So it's good to have scroll representation.
Yeah, scroll representation is there. I rewatched Fish Scroll. It is really good. It's Rodrigo. And then at a certain point, you throw a pencil into my neck, and I'm just like, it's okay.
And you're reading.
I could go on.
The end of the list references the pencil like you knew it was going to happen.
Haddock. All right, let's start with our first matchup of the day. I mean, right off the bat, it's tough. It's a 1-seed Reddit going up against a 9-seed Gum. These are upsets that do happen in March Madness sometimes.
Right. And I watched Gum this morning. The beginning of Gum made me laugh so much. It's just you practicing like 3 or 4 times, getting ready to offer me gum. You say gum, I instantly say no. You're like, I'm gonna have a slice. It's very.
Are you high?
Whatever edible you're high.
Yeah. Oh my God, you really are high. But is it good enough to take down one of the goats, Reddit? We got the upvotes, we got the dickless for chickless. Everybody on Reddit hating me.
Right. I think that Reddit does ultimately take the cake.
Oh, I feel like I got to give it to Gum because it's one of my favorites, and we should let the people decide if Reddit
That's good.
v Gum. Although I do think that Reddit will ultimately win, but we're going to call that one a tie that needs breaking.
Because Gum is very, very funny.
Next matchup is Dog v Vest. So those are 2 tiebreaker videos going up against each other. People love Dog and people love Vest.
Fascinating. I think for me here, it's all about Dog.
I agree. Dog won by a landslide, and people really like Rotem. The bitch barked a bit, and it ends with a pretty funny joke. You're like, I'm going to call 911. Yeah, my friend is abusing a dog. And I go, oh my God, you called his friends? So
That's great.
Rotem, the first beast / video through to the Sweet 16.
Very good.
They're going dancing. Week 2, the Cinderella story. The slipper
Continues.
still fits. Okay, next matchup is Split Pea Soup, which was a huge upset, versus New Voice, which was the slight favorite in the tiebreak.
Yeah. Wow. That's tough. I think upon a rewatch, Split Pea Soup is very, very funny in the first 15 seconds, and it kind of goes downhill after that.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Serial.
It peaks so early. and then we kind of just like have a long discussion.
Yeah.
New Voice made me laugh throughout.
I think I agree with you. I think we got to give New Voice, which barely won in round 1, a ticket to the next week, a Sweet 16 berth for New Voice over Split Pea Soup. Wow, an 11
Moving
seed.
on.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, this was the hardest matchup of the day for me. Maybe my 2 favorite videos, 2 of the top 5 for me of all time, going up against each other in the second round over here. Celebrity Date, you didn't tell me you had an end with Binds. She's all that. Versus Grill, which is another fantastic video where I have a grill for 4 straight minutes. Did I mention Sale was a goose?
No, of course you didn't. Because then all my questions would have been about that.
I don't know how to choose.
I think Celebrity Date takes you on more of a journey. You're like, at first it seems like it's going to be You're an Idiot video because you're talking about like Hollywood and dating a celebrity. And I'm like, you think you're going to date a celebrity? And then it bleeds into an Insecure Jake. And then it has the pantsing and the pushing, which is like a really fun move that we invented to pant someone and then push them down.
It's low bridging a person with their own pants around their ankle.
Yeah.
All's fair and shove and floor. Oh, all's bare.
All's bare and shove and floor. It is Celebrity Date for me. The episode has it all. I think this is like a dark horse to take it all.
Yeah. I think I need to give it to Celebrity Date as well. Although Grill probably beats any other team in this bracket, I have to give the slight edge to Celebrity Date. So we're not even going to leave that up for the people to decide. We are choosing Celebrity Date versus New Voice in the Sweet 16. And Dog versus the winner of Reddit versus Gum as a tiebreaker.
Good man.
Okay. Region 2, we got Stock Market, which is an 8 seed versus Monopoly, the 1 seed.
This is a strong region right here.
Yeah.
For starters, I actually don't even know how Brownie didn't beat Monopoly. I think
Well, I think we gave Monopoly the legacy pick. It's a
Yeah.
classic. It's a
had
one
to.
seed for a reason.
right. But stock market with the Bluetooth, you pick it up, somebody's named Hamburger, someone's named Lasagna. You talk to Minnie. I'm not being goofy.
I have a weird ear is almost
I know.
enough to beat Monopoly by
Yeah.
itself.
Right. I think the jokes are just absolutely action packed in stock market.
Yeah. So we're giving down goes the 1 seed. Down goes Monopoly. Stock market over Monopoly.
Yep.
And another really tough one, Seminar, one of our favorite, a 13 seed, but a dark horse favorite
Yeah.
versus Fish Scroll, which beat Breakfast in the tiebreaker.
I guess I almost want to send it to tiebreaker because I feel bad just choosing. Like, I want Seminar. I want Seminar badly. I think Seminar is an incredible video.
Okay, you choose Seminar. I'll give it to Fish Scroll because of the pencil, because of the VFX.
Okay,
Made
and
me
we'll
laugh
we'll let the fans decide. I think that's
Yeah.
the way to move forward.
Correct. And then we got two guest characters coming up. We got Milkman Part 1 versus Mime. Milkman Part 1 is a 3 seed versus Mime, the 11 seed.
Yeah, it is such a good video, but Ben pouring chunky milk on your face, which it's funny, like watching Split Pea Soup and Milkman back to back, just like the stunts that we had to put ourselves through.
Ourselves? It was both me getting drowned in liquid. You didn't do anything.
I also remember, like, Ben was so dialed in with the improv. He like poured, I think we scripted that he pours one milk on you, but then he just keeps on, he did it like so many times.
I think I've told the story before, but I definitely couldn't get all the milk out. And by the end, when I got home, like after taking the subway home, because I didn't want to like hail a cab to go across town, I had like dry milk that smelled like cheese in my ears.
Yeah, that's so foul. So I think for the blood, sweat, and cheese that you put into it, Milkman Part 1 for me.
And then this is probably the other toughest matchup of today. Two of my favorites, the 7 seed Hotel Room versus Dubes Part 3, the 2 seed.
Yeah,
I just
mean,
rewatched
these are-
Hotel Room, and it's an A+ video. I don't know what else to
Yeah.
say.
It's tough because I think I also like have such vivid memories of both of these videos. Like, they're both the hardest I laughed while making Jake and Amir videos, I think.
Yeah, there's outtakes of me like this during a take, so much so that we had to digitally remove me from the shot of you yelling at Dubes about what a CD-ROM and what a DVD is. And then in Hotel Room, half the video is of you frustrated, so you put a pillow over your head.
Right, because I'm just
and
laughing
we still
so
couldn't
hard.
use some because you were like shaking. So you had a full pillow over your head, and whenever I'm just like, hey, I'm really, really sorry. I think that was my fucking brother or something. You have no reason to believe me, but can I just really get a soup or like some sort of pasta, and can you shove it up my ass? Can you just shove it up your fucking ass? You were never getting to the end of that clip without laughing.
I'm still laughing. It's making me laugh now.
And then they come and pound on the door. I'm like, I'm so sorry. You have to believe me. I get back into frame. I'm like, that really went well for me.
Oh God! All right, so what do we do?
I don't know. I mean, part of me wants to give Hotel Room the nod, but at the same time, we deserve a Milkman versus Dubes matchup in the Sweet 16.
That's true. That's probably true.
The people want to see Duke versus UNC. You know, they don't want to see
Yeah.
Baylor just because they're having an amazing season. So I
Right.
think I'm going to put
Right.
Dubes through.
Yeah, but a lot of the players from the Hotel Room team are going to go on to do great things.
Yeah, Hotel Room might win next year's tournament.
Yeah, they announced themselves.
Okay, so we have 2 tiebreakers, Reddit versus Gum, that you guys need to weigh in on. And again, you just leave it as a comment below this video. Do you think Reddit is a better video than Gum or vice versa?
Right.
And then the other one is Seminar versus Fish Scroll.
Yeah, 2 tiebreakers.
I mean, what are we like? It already feels like it's A pluses against each other. What the hell are we gonna do next week when it's like, I don't know, Dubes versus stock market? This is impossible.
It's gonna be tough.
We're just gonna we should really just leave it up for the audience to decide at one point if it's if we're truly split.
After the Elite Eight, maybe it's all fan votes.
Okay, we that's it for today. Again,
Right.
we're picking up on Thursday on Patreon, and for the first round, you can watch the first episode on this here YouTube and the second episode on patreon.com/JA.
Ja.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for voting. Every vote matters. I mean, New Voice beat Muscle T by 4.
Incredible. Yeah. Make yourselves known. Make your voices heard, folks.
We should have a runoff if it gets that close again. We have to have a revote.
Elections have consequences.
Somebody said that the Final Four or something should be like a live stream where people are like voting live. So we're like encouraging people to log on and vote, and like we can see it in real time or something.
That's cool. Yeah.
Maybe next year we can have an electoral college so every state votes differently.
Right.
We'll see. We'll have 2 candidates going up against each other. And depending on how many electoral votes your state has, that'll determine the winner.
Right. And we'll choose the best Jake and Amir every 4 years.
Okay. Again, Reddit versus Gum. Weigh in below. Seminar versus Fish Scroll. But congratulations to Dog, New Voice, Celebrity Date, Stock Market, Milkman, and Dubes for making their way to the Sweet 16.
Boom, baby. Congrats
We'll
to the
see.
winners.
We'll see you guys soon. Enjoy. Happy March, everybody.